Here's an interesting story about child pornography. There's a 15-year-old girl in Florida, 15 years old, who was arrested on a child porn charge for allegedly showing some of her classmates a picture on her iPhone. The picture showed two juveniles engaging in oral sex, according to a police report. The girl admits to having taken that pornographic picture in an affidavit that was filed to the sheriff's office. And the document does not identify the juveniles in the photo, even though a sheriff spokesperson said that the 15-year-old who took the picture herself is one of the people depicted in the picture. You with me so far, Lewis? 15-year-old girl takes a picture of oral sex taking place. Presumably, she is one of the two individuals in that picture.
I follow. She's
arrested for child porn. On May 21st, the iPhone was seized from the girl during class by an employee of Wiregrass Ranch High School. And in subsequent interviews, 5 different witnesses told a police officer that they had been shown the child porn by the defendant. And the girl later admitted to taking the picture and having it on her iPhone. Girl gets arrested. She's charged with a felony child pornography count. And the girl has also... It also says that the girl's name is redacted. We don't know who it is. What we do know is that she's 15 years old. First of all, Bill Clinton explained that oral sex isn't actually sex anyway. So really, I don't know if we can call it child porn. But putting that aside for a second, the spirit of child porn laws, I think, is without question to prevent adults from exploiting children by taking pornographic pictures of them. It is not to punish children taking pictures of themselves and their similarly aged friends. Remember, child porn, you're in possession of pictures, of revealing pictures, explicit pictures of a minor, but this is a 15-year-old, and she is presumably one of the individuals in the picture. I have a problem with this, not in that it isn't concerning that a 15-year-old has pictures of herself involved in oral sex on her phone and is showing that to people. That's concerning.
That's something that's
a parenting issue.
Parent or guardian needs to deal with.
Parent or guardian issue. But this is really not the intent of child porn laws. In other words, is she being protected by being arrested for being in possession of a picture of herself? We could argue that if it eventually leads to the destruction of the picture, she's in some way benefiting from this arrest. But this is not the intent of the laws.
No, and I think the only thing that could save her here is that because she is a minor, she may get tried as a minor, and this might not end up on her permanent record and ruin her life.
Or hopefully it's dropped altogether.
Yeah, hopefully. But, if she is labeled a sex offender, that could...
Imagine that, having a picture of yourself and someone else who's your age.
Yeah.
Natan, doesn't this kind of show the problems of overzealous prosecution, but more broadly also how absurd it is that there is such little prosecution of Wall Street, white-collar type crime, yet we still have time and bandwidth in the legal system to arrest a girl for having a picture of herself?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of better things that we could spend our resources on. I would say that this isn't really the reason why we don't prosecute Wall Street executives.
No.
If there's anything in the criminal justice system that would explain why we don't focus on better things, I think it's the drug war.
Certainly.
But specifically related to this, I think assuming that the other person involved in the oral sex consented to this video being taken and published wherever it was published, I would say that it's ridiculous to involve the legal system. Now, if it was a consent issue, then I think there may be a case.
And it would be a different case.
Yes.